Hey, it's your friend Steve. I don't know if I recorded yesterday, but I probably did. I'm doing good. Um, got a little bit of a headache, but that's fine. I'm making it through. Um, I want to talk about temporary end. Now, what does that mean to you? To me, I see this sign every day and it says temporary end, and that's what I think life is. Once your life ends, it's only temporary. Your life's only temporary. Your innocence is only temporary. Everything in this life is very temporary. We just confuse ourselves. Well, not confuse. We more like lie to ourselves every day, thinking we'll live forever. You know, this will make us happy. You know, having a big house, big car will make us happy. If we only bang that one chick, we'll be happy. If the chick that we're really into finally, accepts us, we'll be happy. I don't know. I don't think so. I think I think you're happy. I think you put too much material things into happiness. Happiness is the way you feel. No one could change the way you feel. I mean, sure, a woman, cute woman will raise your levels of happiness a little bit, but it's not sustainable. You can't put that pressure on someone to make you happy all the time. It really is your burden in life to get your own happiness and to keep yourself happy. But then I'm here to tell you, you don't have to always be happy. It's fine. Every day, if you strive to be happy, every day is a success. Um, this is life. Life is sadness. Life is, you didn't get that job promotion. Life is disappointment at times. But life is also great. Life is the sun. Life is the sky. Life is seeing a moment that no one else saw. I'm starting to get into photography. I just want to capture everyone's happiness. That's what my goal is. Um, yeah, I just want to let the world see my world through my eyes. That's all photography is. Photography is just a glimpse, a window into someone's soul. It really is. But even that you can't capture every day. You can't capture your feelings. I really hope everyone's doing good today. I truly do. I've been doing great. I'm actually really in a good mood. It's just this, my head will not stop pounding. I think I went too hard at the gym yesterday. There's a cute girl working out next to me. So I'm a broken human being. Of course, I'm like, oh, dude, I'm going to impress her. I'm going to go super hard. And then also they run on the treadmill, and that sound really like the. I'm like, oh God, they're working out harder than me. And that's on me. I mean, that's on me. I'm the one who puts that on them. They're just in there to do their own thing. They're in there in a competition with me. But life isn't a competition. It really isn't. People make life a competition. You know, I have to have more than her. I have to have more than him. He's doing better than me. I'm doing better than him. That's not what life is. No, this isn't a game. Like, we're not going to get to the finish line and God's going to go, or whoever's going to go, oh, you had a fancy car, check, 10 points. You had a hot wife, 10 points. Your children loved you, 10 points. That should actually be very important. If your kids hate you, you're kind of a douchebag. That's really, because you have to be really shitty for your kids to hate you. Like, my mom's fantastic. My dad was an alcoholic and had a few issues with women. So overall, like, a good dude, but like, he definitely was like a flawed human being. I still never hated him. Well, part of my life I hated him. I disliked him for the fact that he chose alcohol over me. But the older I get it. He wanted to escape. Life wasn't going the way he wanted it to go. And he definitely had mental illness on top of all his physical ailments. He was an athlete. Like, he had a scholarship to go to like Colorado State or somewhere in Colorado. He wanted to be a gym teacher, which he told me that. I was like, dude, not to shit on people's dreams, But your dream is to be a gym teacher? Dude. But he loved kids. He loved sports. He loved teaching kids how to play sports. And I get that now that I'm older. The joy of teaching a kid how to do something and then they become good at it or they succeed at it and you could take partial credit for that. That's a good moment. I get that now. But like, as I growing up, I was like, dude, gym teacher, really? But now I'm older, I get it. You have a purpose. Whatever makes you happy, really. I mean, who are we to judge? We're not Jesus, we're not Judy, so don't judge people. So I was hooking up with this chick the other night. I don't know why. Judy came up. So I was hooking up with this chick and we were watching a movie. And I don't know why the I won't say the company, but like after the movie ended, it went into Judge Judy. Just randomly. It was just like, next up, Judge Judy. I've never watched an episode of Judge Judy on purpose. So I don't know what the algorithm's like, oh, this motherfucker wants to... I just watched Die Hard. Why would I want to watch Judge Judy? But anyway, so she was helping me out down there. And then Judy came on. And I'm like, please don't come. Please don't come. I don't know if I could survive coming to Judge Judy. Like just her face, and she's angry. She's like, what are you doing over here? You owe this woman $600. I'm like, oh God, please don't come. Please don't come. It was like thinking about baseball. But then that's weird. Like you're about to come and you think about baseball. That's weird. Yikes. It's like now you're sexually turned on by baseball. It's like, hey, you want to come out and throw the ball around? And you're like, oh no, I have a massive erection. Wait, what'd you say? Oh, nothing. Sorry, this is uphill, so I'm still getting there. Worked out a little too hard yesterday. My body aches in the places I used to play. Leonard Cohen. Miss you, Leonard Cohen. Great dude. I don't know personally. Maybe it was a piece of shit. But musically, fabulous songwriter. Tower song, check it out. Assignment for today. Listen to that song. It's a good song. So yeah, I just don't want to, like, I didn't want to come to Judy. Like, then I'm like, oh no, I'm into like 60-year-old Jewish women with gavels. Then I have to start looking for prostitutes that look like they're older Jewish ladies. Then I have to start going to retirement homes. What if that's what I'm into? Just old Jewish ladies. It would make a little sense in German. I have guilt for the Holocaust, even though none of my family was involved. It's tough having a name like Eichenhofer. Puts a lot of pressure to explain you're not anti-Semitic to a lot of people. They're like, oh, it's like weird when you tell people your name and they're like, oh man, you want to hear this Jew joke? And you're like, not really. Sure, I guess, if that makes you happy. But it's like, oh yeah, your last name sounds racist. Here's a racist joke. I'm like, ugh. Like I told this guy at the bar one time, it's like, yeah, my name's Eichenhofer. He's like, oh, is that German? I'm like, yeah. He goes, oh yeah, man, I forgot what he said. Turned out to be a real racist. He's like, hey, two black guys, but he didn't use the black. Is that racist, black? Sorry, African American? I feel that's racist. Because most people who were born here, they're not technically African American. They're just black Americans. I mean, they're just Americans. I don't know why we got to put color on everything. Everyone's got to fit into a nice little box, I guess. So anyway, this guy goes, so two N-words walk through the bar. That also seems racist. But anyway, he's like, two N-words walk into a bar. And the bartender, I forgot the joke. But yada, 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 super racist, ends up with two black people. So, like, very insensitive. And this was, like, before Black Lives Matter, but still very insensitive. So I'm looking around, and he's not very, like, quiet about this. He's, like, very loud about being racist. He's, like, a proud racist. Like, he washes his sheets in the streets, and people look at him, and he goes, whoa, huh? But anyway, so he's like really loud about it. And I'm like, dude, you know, like all these black guys are like staring at you. He's like, oh, well, we got you, got me. I was like, first off, not really on your team. Just met you. Not on your team. Not a racist, sorry. He's like, oh, well, I got all the backup I need. And it was the first time I ever seen a gun on like a person. Not like, because I'm from the north, and like, shockingly enough, the only guns that I see in the north are on cops. So it was like a very culture shock to me. Because I mean, I understand people have guns. I get that. And I actually don't really have a view on guns except for the fact that like, I think mentally ill people shouldn't have guns. Most people shouldn't have guns. Now, if you're like a good law-abiding American, I don't give a fuck if you have guns. Explicits are you too. I really don't. It doesn't affect me. You want to shoot things, you want to plan for the government to knock on your door, go for it. I really don't care. You need to pass a mental health test, which then I don't understand how you could do that. Because if you're mentally ill, you should be able to fake a test. But I just don't think we should have dead kids. I'm not anti-gun, I'm just more anti-dead kids. I know it's a strong stance to take, and most people are pro-dead kids, but no, I take the other approach. I go, dead teenagers, bad idea. No, not a good idea. Definitely a no for me, dog. Oh, doggies. Hello, doggies. Hello. Sorry, I see a dog. I say hello to dogs. It's only fair. They know you're talking to them. They're all by themselves. Well, there's two of them, so they're not by themselves. But dogs are just friendly, and creatures. So you gotta say hello to them. Does that make me crazy? Probably. But I don't know the gun, so I'm good. I mean, I get hit by the mail. Yeah, own all the guns you want. Stockpile them. I don't give a fuck. Just don't ever plan on using them on people. We're good. I don't really care. I don't care if you own all the guns. Do you need assault rifles though? I don't understand assault rifles and the need for them. I get hunting. And I think I'm gonna go hunting this year at some point. But assault rifles? Why do you need assault rifles? Doesn't seem like any use for them in daily life. But then again, I don't care if you have them. I really don't. You want to live in Montana and own guns? Hell yeah, go for it. I don't care. I never planned to go to Montana. That's where they murder people in Montana. Right? Or no, it's Wyoming. R.I.P. That's crazy, dude. I think I talked about this before. But like, isn't it crazy that women just get straight up murdered by their boyfriends? And then women do murder boyfriends. But it's just crazy. It's like, that's why love is confusing to me. I'm like, on one hand, I'm like, yeah, I want to get married, have kids, start a family, find the love of my life, if that exists. Sorry if I'm the love of your life, you really got the short straw. Tall, chubby, and very insecure. But it's like, so the best case scenario is you live till your 80s, and you're in your 80s, and one of you dies. That's the best case scenario. You have a couple kids, grandkids, and you die. Now, you did spend a lot of time together, and you spent it with someone you loved. So I guess that is, in the end, a good trade-off. But the worst case scenario, and like the more likely is, you get divorced, which then you have a stigma on you. You're a divorced person, and the society kind of judges those. From what I think, I kind of judge divorced people too, especially the ones that get divorced and then jump back into getting married. I'm like, you kind of failed. You might want to like take a couple months off. Like, you're not on an NFL team. Like, you didn't just get cut, traded or something. Well, it's more like a trade, but you got cut by your team and you're like, oh, I got to get a new team. It's my profession. Maybe like take a couple months off, find yourself. Love yourself, maybe? I don't know. This is all advice from someone who's maybe been in love once or twice. But it's hard for me to tell if I'm in love. I like people a lot, but I never met someone I'm like, if they were gone tomorrow, I don't know how I would live. And that's what I think love is. Like, if someone was in your life tomorrow, would it affect you? Because I don't think many people do that. I think many people think they're in love, and there's like acorns falling and leaves. It's a beautiful time of the season. People think they're in love. It's just lust. It's like you like someone physically, you might be into them sexually, like personality-wise, but I think, hello, squirrely. Cameo by a squirrel today. Going crazy. Love it. Get some nuts, girl or guy. Don't judge. But yeah, I mean, I feel like people think they're in love, but I don't know. Our brains are all fucked up, guys and girls. Who knows? If you're happy, go for it. Who am I to judge you? Again, I'm not Judge Judy or God. Or a simulation, so maybe I'm a simulation. I don't know. I just think you have to love yourself first. And it's a cliche. It's a very cliche. It's a very Nick cliche. Is that his name? But yeah, you gotta love yourself first before anybody else can love you. Because if you're insecure, the relationship will never work. That's why I don't date hot chicks. I'm too insecure for a hot chick. Because sure, it's nice to bang a hot chick and even be like her boyfriend, but then you have to worry about everyone else wants to fuck your girlfriend. And then do you have the confidence in yourself to be like, oh no, she loves me. I'm the best. She chose me. Do you have that confidence? Because I think a lot of guys think they do, but like once you start banging a hot girl, you're like, oh no, she's definitely cheating on me. She's friends with that guy, or friends with that girl, whatever. Though if my girlfriend cheats on me with a girl, I really don't think it matters to me. That's fine. That's like a get a jail free card for me. Whatever floats your boat. I think it's because I don't have anything the girl has, so I don't feel like it's really cheating because she went to the store. It's not like she went to the store and picked up a steak and then she just picked out a better steak than me. She went to the store and like picked up chicken, and I'm not chicken, I'm a steak. So I mean, I'm more of like a pork chop, but still like a chicken. She goes to the store and picks up like something that's not me. So I guess a girl would be a salad. So she went to the store and got a salad. Like she wanted to go vegan for a little bit. I can't judge. I'm not on the vegan diet. I'm a juicy pork chop. A pork chop with a beautiful personality. So I can't be mad. Because maybe she was made to eat salads. Maybe she was dying for salads all the time. And she just thought she liked pork chops, which is fine because we don't know ourselves until we know ourselves. We're born into this body. We're not, we got to figure it out. Take a little break. Look at the lake. Wind picking up. Hair looking fleek. Is that the correct word? No, I look like a crazy person. There's someone ahead of me, so I'm trying not to like walk and talk to and by somebody. I don't let people listen to free, so I have to subscribe. But yeah, I really wish people would love themselves more. Love yourself today. Do some, you know what? Do that challenge. Oh, sorry, got choked up. I think I'd be a good actor. I think I could cry on like a man. Like I literally could have just cried right there. Would I got clicks for that? So it's a cliche, but loving yourself is the first step to loving someone else. Because you need to see your value before someone else can see your value. Because people don't value themselves enough. Like guys, I know some really, really attractive people, and they're super funny and have great personalities, like legit, like almost a nearly perfect person. So insecure. Oh no, here's a creepy dude. So if I get quiet, it's because I don't want to get murdered. I'll tell you a story about this dude once I pass him. But yeah, walking in my neighborhood. Oh no, he's not that dude. He seems fine. unless he murders me. Make sure you like and subscribe. But yeah, just gonna pretend like I'm FaceTiming someone. So yeah, how's your day? Yeah, I'm just going by a walk on the lake. Yep. Hey man. So I can't show them on YouTube. It's kind of. Someone ever walk past you and you think they took like 3 steps and like turned around and was about to like bash your head in? Or is it just me and watching horror movies and true crime? True crime is literally horror movies that come to life. So anyway, so I walk around my neighborhood. I try not to do it during the day for 2 reasons. 3 reasons. One is usually hot, but now it's winter, so maybe during the day it's not that bad. Second, there's this kid. I don't know how old he is. He has something. Not a bad kid. He's actually relatively nice. Just every time I see him, he talks to me about Pokemon for like 30 minutes. And like, yeah, I play Pokemon Go from time to time. I used to be really into it when I met him, but now I'm like kind of like over it. But loves to talk about Pokemon. Like all he does every day is go take over our gym by our house. But he seems happy, so that's good for him. But yeah, I just can't talk about Pokemon every day. Like, it's like this conversation, I don't really care that much about Pokemon. Like I was into it when I was younger, and the Pokemon Go came out, and I was into it. But it's like every day I see you is a conversation about Pokemon. I just can't get into it, bro. I'm sorry. Like, you love it. Like he's literally, I think he does it every day. I don't think he has a job. I think he just wakes up every day, walks the same route every day, and plays Pokemon. That's literally all he does every day. I mean, he's a skinny kid. I don't know how old he is. He could tell me he's like 17. I think he's like in his late 20s, early 30s, to be honest. Maybe even older. But that's all I see him do. Gets up every day, puts on his little jacket, umbrella, and like walks, catching them all. Like, his life is literally, he's Ash. And he's got something wrong with him. So, I mean, I can't judge him too hard. Because, well, first off, we all have I don't have corona, sorry. We all have something wrong with us. But I don't know. I feel very sad for him. Especially his, like, parents. Because you have to, like, deal with that every day. It's like... But he's generally happy. So, I mean, I don't know. I can't, like, bash him too much. I'm really judging him, but... The other guy's way worse. So the other guy... Let's call him D. Walks around my neighborhood. Real creepy dude. Just looks in the trash cans. Looks around. Walks around. Won't say hello to any dude. Only says hello to women. So my sister was walking the neighborhood with our dogs, and she saw a turtle. And loves animals like me. Stopped. Told the dogs to chill. They were trying to eat the turtle. She's like, no, don't do that. That's bad. Don't do that. She's like trying to flip it over. It was a relatively big turtle. It's kind of hard with two dogs and a turtle moving. So she's like having a hard time. D walks up, goes, oh, you need some help? She's like, oh yeah, thank you. Like, gonna help her flip the turtle. He flips the turtle over, goes, oh, did you want that? And she's like, no, I really don't want a pet turtle. Like, I was just flipping it over to, save its life. And he goes, oh, good. I'm going to make some turtle soup out of it. Now, I get turtle soup is probably a delicacy in, like, France or, like, a high-class restaurant. But to eat a dirty turtle off the street? Questionable. Very questionable. Plus, only talking to women and like following women home. Very problematic for me. But that's just me. Live, he might be just a sweet dude with something wrong with him that he has to, that's all the human contact he wants is to talk to pretty women or ugly women. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. Everyone's pretty to somebody. I don't know. Let's end it there. Because I feel like I just piss people off. I love everybody. Just telling you about characters in my life. So everyone have a great day. It's Monday. Get your steps in. Enjoy your day. And, love you. Bye. Let's string 2 turtles because they're pretty awesome. Especially if they live in a sewer and are raised by a rat. No, people don't talk about how Splinter was a single father. And that's messed up. The dude raised 4 turtles, adopted sons, raised them, taught them a skill. They became superheroes. Doesn't get enough credit. Let's string 2 rats in the sewer too. Strong motherfucking single father rats. I love you. Bye. Fuck Hitler.